Oh, Lord. Let's talk about Joe Biden and his documents. This is really stupid. Okay, everybody knows what all. They charged Trump with espionage over these documents down there in Mar-a-Lago, raided the man's house, whole 9 yards. Everybody knows the story. Jack Smith, prosecutor. Well, today, Heard, who was the person investigating Joe Biden, he come out with his report, and they decided not to charge Joe Biden. But let's get into this a little bit. They say they're not going to charge Joe Biden because they feel that a jury will sympathize with him because of his age, his mental ability, because you can't charge a sitting president. Now, if he lost this November, yeah, after January, and new president comes in, yep, they can do it. And should. If you're going to do this with Trump, you need to do this with Biden. Because in Biden's actually is a little bit worse. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, this man, our president, today, he's pissed off. This is over now. No, it's not. It's just getting started. In the same address that you were doing at whatever hell fundraiser you're at, you're wanting to unite red and green states. When did we get green states? And there was some other crap you did today too. I think it was yesterday you were talking about the dead president of Germany. You mentioned it 3 times in a conversation, and then within the last 2 weeks, you brought up another dead president. And then 20 minutes before the Heard stuff come out, talking about how old and feeble and mentally incompetent you are, Jean-Pierre was up here talking about he's sharp as a tack. Now, let me explain something to you. Okay. In the Heard investigation, he willfully had the documents. He had documents from when he was a senator 40 years ago, which, number one, you cannot do. That's really, really, really hard to do, and a big-time offense if you're a senator. Because you're supposed to read all that in the skiff. You can't take a watch in there. You can't take any kind of electronic device. You can't even take a pen and paper in there. You got to read it inside the skiff. You can't even bring it to the skiff. They have to bring it to you. But somehow that come in your possession that you've had for 48 damn years, apparently. Vice President. You had notes, your own handwritten notes, which you cannot have. And you had all kinds of classified documents. Top secret. You even had some from Ukraine and Afghanistan both. Methods, means, the whole damn 9 yards. You had absolutely everything that you're saying Donald Trump had. Now, this is the difference. Donald Trump is president. And he has the authority to have it. You were vice president. You had no authority whatsoever. You were a senator. You had no authority whatsoever. You broke the law. And the deal with the Senate documents is really, really a big deal. A lot of people may not understand that. The way it works, lower you are down the totem pole, the lower access you have to anything. That's the way the government works. Okay. Now I'm going to break it down to where everybody can understand it. Say Joe Biden was a serial killer. And he's been killing people for 50 years. And he gets caught when he in his lower 80s. Now, if he's a serial killer, you can prosecute the hell out of him. And he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison. And in some states, probably get the death penalty. Even though he's probably about to die anyway. But in this case, they're wanting to not charge him at all because he is old. And they feel that the jury will be sympathetic to him because he is old and forgetful. This is their own words. He was asked, he did not know when he was vice president. He did not know when his son died. Now, this was during the interviews. And if Joe Biden really wants to prove his point, because see, they're not going to charge him with anything, release the videos of the interviews, undoctored, unfiltered. Don't let a Republican get a hold of them. Don't let a Democrat get a hold of them. Just release the damn things. Release the transcripts, because the Heard investigation is showing his mental capacity. There's a reason why he's running around eating ice cream, because that's all he can do. They're drugging the man up. Anytime he has to come in front of anything. And if that's not the case, address the nation. Don't do any of this staged crap you've been doing for the last 3 years. Don't do it. Who's really running the White House? Now, I'm covering a lot of bases, and I got a lot to say on this, and it's going to be over 2 or 3 different videos. But let me ask you one question. Do you want somebody to be president of the United States that after an investigation, they're saying they're too old to be held accountable for their actions, and too forgetful? Is that what you want for a president? Now, we've had 3 years of this crap with this dude. And he's been stumbling and bumbling his way all the way through it. It's pathetic. And he's going to get us in a world of hurt. Much worse than what we already are right now. So we're at a breaking point. People are fed up with the whole damn thing. You know, by the way, while you're at it, CNN, you haven't even shown the pictures yet of these documents. You're talking very, very little about it. Why? Who you covering for? Or like we don't already know. Trump called you out for a debate. Why don't we have one? We need one. You like what I'm saying? Hit the like button. You don't? Vote for Biden. Because I guarantee you this. If Trump's on the ticket, I'll vote for Trump. If Trump's not on the ticket, I will vote for any damn buddy besides Joe Biden. Anybody who will clear that whole damn cabinet out and get this country back where it is supposed to be. As again, if you like what I'm saying, hit the like button. Don't like it? Subscribe to the channel. Because I guarantee you, between here and November, it's going to get a whole lot louder. Hit the like button if you like it.